Dumelang, Sanvarana, my MNH Queens. It is Tea Talk with myself and Gloria. I have been telling you a lot about Gloria. We are at a restaurant called Cream, having some coffee and getting to know Gloria. Hi, Gloria.
Hi Leo. Hi MNH.
Hi. So today Gloria is going to be telling us about her backstory, and who is this Gloria that I have been telling you about, this Gloria that I've been in conversation with every Thursday. She is going to be telling me a little bit more, so stay tuned. So Gloria, please tell me a little bit more about you. Who is Gloria?
Okay, Nagi Gloria, 31. I'm a police officer for 12 years now.
Okay.
I have one son. I was married. Well, I'm still married, but I'm in the process of divorce.
Okay.
So I got married when I was only 22. That is when I got married. I met my husband when I was 21. I got married in 22. I have a son. He's 14 now, going to 15. So yeah, that's me.
Oh wow. And can we talk about your life in the relationship? Because I know your backstory with the relationship is very deep with this relationship. Can you tell us just a bit more about your journey through that?
In the marriage,
Yeah. How was that?
What I can say is I got married when I was very young, but I wanted to get married. I really wanted to get married. But thinking about it now, I would say there's no much in my marriage that happened, the bad stuff, that maybe came as a shock to me. Most of the things I entered my marriage already knowing that they might happen, because the person never really pretended too much to be somebody else. I could see the red flags, but because maybe I was young or I was in love, I didn't notice, or like I just thought, oh okay, maybe he's still young himself. After marriage he's gonna change, but none of that happened. I got into the marriage and I waited for change. Even today I'm still waiting for change. I'm still waiting for change, but change never came until I decided that, it took me 8 years to accept that change is not coming. And I'm losing time, I'm losing myself, I'm losing everything. So it took me that long time to finally choose me, to say, okay, this person is not changing, but really, do they have to change? Because they are them, they are doing them.
Yes.
And I'm just sitting like waiting for them to. Why should they change if they don't want to change?
Exactly.
So the person that was supposed to change was me. I was supposed to change and choose me and decide to say, you know what, I'm Gloria, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, and then do it without anybody else. So.
And also, what's about Gloria? Back to you saying in the beginning you could see the red flags. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think exactly? What was it that made you say, "Maganjani"? Even though I see the red flags, because I think that's a lot of that's something that we do as women.
Yes.
So, what is your reason for ignoring the red flags?
Well, now that I think about it, my reason mainly was that we were both young. And I thought that, because, it's different. I grew up in a home where my mother and my father were married. I'm the firstborn. My father married my father as soon as he found out that she was pregnant with me.
Oh,
so I grew
married your mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I grew up in that home where it was like a mother, father, and the kids. Everything was just perfect. I had the idea of how marriage should look like. So I just told myself, you know what? We are boyfriend and girlfriend. As soon as we say I do, he's gonna turn into that man. Utlo bona le ena gore lenyalo, you're supposed to do this and not do that. Then whatever he's doing, utlo le tlogela. Like we are not yet married, so marriage utlo fixa. It's gonna fix everything.
And it didn't.
It didn't.
Definitely.
It didn't. It just made it more difficult for me to go out. It just it's like when we were girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah.
No really better because I could just walk away at any time. So getting married was like just taking a key and locking myself in a prison. Because now it was more harder to go out than before. You see? So nothing changed, but I was more locked in than before.
And let's talk about the toughest things that you've had to go through.
Ooh.
The toughest challenges.
toughest
Let's say,
challenges.
I don't know, 4?
4. Okay. I would say, I'm not going to say some are more tough than the others. I'm just going to state them.
The toughest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheating. Cheating is very difficult. It's very hard to swallow.
It's a very tough pill. We all know that. Let's
so
drink
cheating.
to that.
Number 2,
tough pill.
I would say the emotional abuse. The insults. You see, like somebody putting you down. Like, yeah, that is number 2. Number 3, I would say, losing myself. Because slowly but surely I lost myself. I could no longer even recognize me. I became somebody I don't know. Number 4, I think would be the loneliness. Being married but being so lonely. The loneliness. Like I felt so alone most of the time. Most of the time I felt so alone. So those are Antalite. Like I don't know, like I never truly felt like he loved me. And every time when we were in a conversation or we were arguing or anything like that, I used to say to him, you don't love me. And he would ask me, why would I marry you if I don't love you? Because I never felt the love. It's different when somebody tells you they love you.
Exactly.
Somebody could just keep quiet and not tell you they love you, but you feel
Actions.
it. You feel it.
Yes.
Like even without, have you ever just looked at someone and just feel like this person loves me? Oh yeah, now they look at you.
Yes.
How wanna face how you're like, this guy he loves me.
This is love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never really
that.
got that. I never felt it. So I always felt distance between me and him, and I wanted that thing that I was looking for that I just never found. So yeah, those are the 4 that I would say
Mainly
they were the hardest.
I want to also touch on when you're saying you lost yourself. Sometimes even if you're not in an abusive relationship, you feel yourself moving so far away from yourself. Ne? But ke batla ho tseba hore kore o qadile ning kapa o qadile jwang ho utlwa hore batsake now I'm moving away from Gloria. Ke di eng? What made you feel like that? Just specifically to pinpoint.
Okay, when I try to pinpoint, I would say when I started focusing more on what he wanted, like his dreams, rather than what I wanted, the things that I wanted before I met him, when I just put them aside and started focusing on him. Like I remember, if I can just say a specific thing, like when he wanted something, he would tell me like, I want to buy that car. And now my focus, I'm a natural planner. I'm an overthinker.
Yes.
So I plan everything I do. I'm not too much of a spontaneous person.
Yes.
I like things to be planned. I like things to go katsila. Like I'm OCD like that.
Yeah.
So when he tells me I want to buy that car or I want to do this, immediately what I do, I drop everything. I start planning, okay, how can he achieve this? How can he achieve this? How can he get that? You know, I was thinking that I wanted to build a house at home. Oh, okay, how can we do this? I sit down, I plan. But what about me? What about my plans? Then it is something that I was not even aware of. You see, my life revolved around him without me even noticing.
Yeah.
By the time the abuse got so much that I felt like I wanted out. When I look at myself, I felt, where is me? What have I achieved? What was I doing all these years? And what was I doing? I was doing him. Everything for him, nothing for me. And that is what made me more depressed, because
Now
it
you're
was
at
like
a standstill.
at a standstill, and you know somebody is there, somebody that you've been helping to achieve things.
Yes.
So he's there telling you how worthless you are. Then when you look at yourself, you're trying to find something that is gonna show you that no, I'm not worthless, I'm worth it. But you can't find it because you didn't do anything for yourself. Everything you were doing for him. Then when we try to show him, okay, but I'm useful because you remember I'm the one who helped you build this house. Remember, I'm the one who helped. He said, no, help me how? And Lorana, I did not ask you to help me.
Ooh, I wanna ew, Gloria.
You see?
Ew. You know this thing, it keeps on coming up. It keeps on coming up. And I think we should have a specific topic for this. You are now myself, I was talking about this. I googled a voice note on Twitter, a lady speaking about the same thing. Now it's you. I did not ask you. Everything you.
And you know, when you sit down, you are like, motho o rile ke nyaka go reka koloi. A sanka le re nthushe go reka koloi.
Hey.
When
And
as
how
a wife,
cool.
you just figured this is outcomes. So what am I gonna do? Re dira jang gore re kry koloi e? So
Exactly.
you know, sometimes it's bad because some of the things, they are true. Like he did not sit me down and say,
He didn't ask you.
live your dreams.
Yes.
Focus on mine. He did not. And you know, I can tell you something, eh?
Yeah.
Most of the time when people fall into depression, it is because of abuse, okay?
Yes.
But the most thing that people is failing themselves. You know, because but when you start failing yourself, so when you look at yourself and you are like, for the past 6 years, what have I done? What have I achieved? Nothing. Really, like, it's true. I have just been volunteering to help this person. So what kind of a stupid person am I? Then once, you know, Leo, you can call me stupid, you can call me ugly, but it's not about you. It's about what I believe about myself.
Yes.
So once I start believing that I'm stupid, then
that's the problem.
Because I don't anything different. It's all about me. So once I sit down, I see myself as a failure. Then you are your own person. So once you start to believe that thing, then it's over. To believe the words that people are saying about you. So when you abuser, you know, a person who abuses, they tackle your weak spots. They look at you. They understand the whole. Oh, okay. So, like for me personally, he knew that I like planning and I like to set goals. I like to see things happen.
Yes.
So that time, I don't know, or because I haven't been doing anything for myself, but not in helping him achieve all those things, that when we built a house and stuff like that, I didn't see them as his achievements. I saw them as our achievements, you see. But when it comes a time where we are about to part or in, then he's like, this is mine, this is mine. Then I was helping somebody build their own
life.
thing, their lives. Now what have I done for myself? Then that is where now I capitalize like, you know, you are useless, you are worthless, you are dependent, like you can't do anything on your own. What do you have that you can call your own? And stuff like that. And if those things they were not true, I was not gonna believe them about myself. So they were not gonna get me into depression.
Yes.
The thing that got me into depression is that whatever he was saying, I believed it, because I searched for proof that what he's saying is not true, but I couldn't find it. It was true. I had spent my years building his life and myself. I didn't have anything, nothing whatsoever. I didn't even have a life. Like
Gloria.
I didn't even have a life. Like I was just Mrs. Mama.
Hey.
Fair lunch.
Yo, wow, I'm enjoying this conversation. Let's talk about depression. You're touching on depression. Please tell us about your journey with depression.
It actually started very early, because myself, I thought it started later, but the other day I was actually looking back at where it started. My first visit to a psychologist was before I married him, because I had doubts about marrying him. So I went to a psychologist, and I look at it right now, it's so funny, but you know, somebody who is out there can just like take notes. I went to that psychologist. I was 22 and I had doubts about marrying this man because I saw those red flags. Then she was a lady.
Okay.
I told her everything about my relationship. You know what she said to me? Gloria, I'm advising you not to get married. You must wait. What. Then when I went there, I was like, what's up, where? They don't even deserve to have qualifications.
Wow. Wow. Just that.
Just that. What a waste of money. When my medical aid reported, and I was like, and she's actually claiming for that advice. Like, I thought she shouldn't be telling me not to get married.
Yes.
You know, I wanted somebody to tell me what I wanted to hear. To say, get married, it will get better, girl. Like, he will change. You know what?
Yes.
Nobody turns down marriage. And she was like, that was my first and my last consultation with her.
Ungamutsheli umuntu ngomuntu wakhe.
I never went back.
Asready. Hey.
I went ahead. I got married.
How was the marriage? How was not the marriage? The wedding, the process. How was it?
The process.
Was it a happy one? Couple later. Rush fell out.
It was okay for me because it was something I wanted. But you know what? It was not a good experience because there were just these hiccups especially from his family. You know, like his father didn't want us to get married, and there were so many challenges. But I just thought, you know, yes, we are soldiering on. But looking at it right now, I think that God loves everybody, and you know, as people, we tend, God is everywhere, but we ignore him. Like, but when if you want what you want, hey, you won't even see anything. But after that should have been a sign. That should have been a sign. That should have been a sign.
Should have left at that point.
Yes. No, left. I shouldn't have gotten married in the first place. You see? Like, God took me to that psychologist.
Yes.
For a reason.
For lo utlwa neng.
Yes, he couldn't come and tell me don't
Yeah,
get married. But
yes.
he's always sending somebody to tell you what he wants to tell you. But nake to like I'm like fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh my
You
goodness.
know,
So go kena ka mogare sampane o njwetsa about depression and how was that?
Okay, that was the first time I consulted.
Yeah.
Then I got married.
Yeah.
After that, it was I think 2 years
Yeah.
when I saw another psychologist. Now I went to talk about myself.
Yeah.
At that point, I went to a psychologist to try and study me and solve me because I believed that I was the problem in the marriage.
Yes.
So I blamed everything on me. He was in no wrong. I wanted to change myself. I thought if maybe I can change, everything would change because, okay, now I'm a introvert like all the way.
Yeah.
If I hadn't met you the way I did,
Yeah.
I would never have spoken to you. I'm just that kind of a person.
Yeah.
I'm reserved. I like my own space and all those things.
Yeah.
So Yana, he was extremely extroverted. You see,
Mutual.
so it's fine because we don't have to be the same as people.
Yes.
Now I studied him. You know, somebody omoratangwa mustadisha. Like you want to get to know that person.
Yes.
What makes them tick. So I learned gore ke swantse ke mo accepted the way a leng ka gona. The funny part is that he didn't want to know anything about me or how I am. Then I would ask him, why are you always out there? Like not even spending time with me, not spending time at home. Like he was too much for me. I wasn't asking him to change. I was asking him to compromise. I'm like this, you are like this. Let us gel, you know?
Yeah.
Meet
Each other halfway.
yes.
Yeah.
Opposite attracts, and if we gel, we can make something beautiful.
Yeah.
He wasn't having any of it. What he was saying was that I'm not normal. Like batho ba go tshwana le nna a ba gona.
Bathong ba Modimo.
How can I enjoy waking up, cleaning the house, and ke tlhape, look beautiful, and sit on the couch and watch TV? What kind of a person am I? I ke rate batho. I'm selfish. So now I'm abnormal. So I started believing that about myself. That you know what? Because you see what you want to see, Molifasing.
Yeah.
If you believe something is great, it will be great.
Yeah.
As long as so Lena, because he told me that I'm not normal.
Yeah.
When I looked at social media or my friends or batho who didn't live on, most of them, as we all know that most people in the world are extroverts. Introverts are not too much.
Yeah.
But then vibe, people who go out, and then I started believing that yes, it's true. I'm not normal. Like, you know, I used to leave home, go to a pub. You, but
I can say ne. Woo, kumnandi kodwa masesihlezi gone past it.
Exactly. I used to bath because I wanted so much to be an extrovert. Even normal, look nice, kids are my now I'm trying to find a way for kids energy. Because I've never been to even as a teenager, I was never the one to I've never done that. Like, don't even invite me to Mujaivo. It's not my thing.
And the worst part, now you're doing it by yourself.
I don't have I don't have friends. Exactly. Because I was thinking if maybe he could hold my hand as my partner. Like, for an example, if we're not gonna know you are my friend and it's your thing and you are like, Gloria, let's go, because at some point Kitoko invite Alina into my space.
Yes.
Then I would do it for you. And then Razamaya.
Exactly.
You know, I sit in the car 2 hours straight. Then Kastata Kolu. I couldn't bring myself to go. I couldn't, like, I didn't understand. And I was sitting there, like, asking myself, so people bath and then Batamaye, like, why? I didn't see a reason. And it was not even something in my excited. Every time I was just thinking about the movie, taking account what how I could be sitting on the couch, movie, having, like, thinking, connecting with myself, rather than being here. Then after I did that is when I decided I'm going to visit a psychologist, because now this is getting out of hand. I want to change. I don't know how to change. I'm beginning to hate myself because I would much rather be home, Nike, but outside a pub, which I don't want to go into. Exactly. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, so who am I? Gloria ke mang?
Yeah.
Ke rata eng? And then am I so abnormal? What's happening? Understand? Then I decided to go see a psychologist. Then I wanted to, actually by that time I didn't want to get to know me. I wanted to change me. Yes. I wanted to change me. Gore ke kgotsofate motho wa ka. Ke tshwane le yena, wa understand?
So outgoing.
And guess what? Another thing. Gore ke tshwane le banyana ba antshitelang ka I can make a bora.
Even more messed up. Even more messed up.
And you know, you know, who gets down. I can't do all of those things. So I wanted to,
that pressure.
Oh. Then I went to see a psychologist. Then by that time, I think I didn't get help. Because no psychologist is going to help you to change. You are who you are. You understand? But when I got there, because I wanted what I wanted, and they were not giving me what I wanted, I felt like I was not getting help. Just like the first psychologist, you know, fact, but because it was not what I wanted to hear, I chose for it. Even this one, I felt why can't he change me? Outgoing, then I can feel not for me.
Drop that one.
So the more I felt like nobody was helping me, and the more I was not accepting myself, I was trying to be somebody else, the more I was losing touch with myself, the more I was getting more depressed, but unaware, because I didn't accept me. I was not being me.
Yes.
I was all the time being. It's so exhausting
to not be yourself.
Exactly.
To not be yourself.
So yeah, that was my journey with depression, and that was within the 2 years of marriage.
And then, how long was the marriage?
I would say 9 years. This
9
is
years.
the 9th year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This
And
is
then,
the 9th year.
no kya about the therapy support. You spoke to a therapist a lot. I want us to get into what that. Okay, you already spoke about what that did for you and what you felt at that time. Who else were you talking to besides the psychologist? Who else was your support system, and how do you feel about support and how important it is to a person in an abusive relationship?
The person I was talking to would be my sister. But remember, she's younger than me. So it is more of just taking the stuff out. There's not much advice she can give you because she hasn't been through what you're going through. And another thing is that I was talking to her, Mara, some of the things I would leave out because, you know, from family members, you're trying to protect your partner, you know, not and all of those things. So it was mainly her, because I remember within the first year or second year of marriage, I think I called his father maybe 3 times. And the third time, he actually came to the house and told us to get a divorce. Yeah. And I don't know. I used to, just like those other psychologists, I used to resent him for saying that. But now looking back, he once said this way. He said, I'm looking at you like the way when I and I know my son. You will never be able to handle him. Like when Aliena, you won't survive. So I hated him for saying that. But right
you
now,
really wanted it to work.
yes. But right now, okay. Whatever, like even friends, people
Yes.
who give you honest advice.
Yes.
You push them out because that is not. But what they want to hear rather than the truth.
Yes.
You see. So
Yes.
right now, looking back, I think unabulela nnete ya nang I won.
Yes.
Had I listened to him that time, maybe I would have divorced 2 years along rather than now. Yeah.
And then are we about mosebetsi o etsang? Mosebetsi o etsang. Please tell me just a little bit about what do you do?
Yeah, but that one I can't tell you a little bit because that is something that brings joy to my life. So I just want to touch a little bit on the beginning.
Yes.
What I want to tell everybody is that everybody is destined to be where they are supposed to be. It doesn't matter if you take the long drive or you get stuck along you will always end up where you are supposed to be.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. When I finished school, I always wanted to be a psychologist.
Yes.
But then due to matata, agarai, the finance and stuff, I couldn't study. Then I joined the SAPS when I was just 19 years old.
Okay.
I joined the SAPS. It wasn't really my thing because I'm not that person who understand.
Yes.
Like I don't even like yes. Who runs and all those things. So I joined the SAPS. Okay, it's fine. I survived to SAPS despite my family thought I wouldn't survive.
Yes.
I'm too soft
You
and all
made
those
it.
things. I made it.
Yes.
Then I come out of the college.
Yes.
Go police station. Then when I was working, then there's this commander of mine. I will never forget her.
Yes.
Because she's the one who saw the true me.
Yes.
I will never forget her. Then Haiki Kibereka. You know they used to come with suspect.
Yes.
Then again, like basadi bale ba sokodisa, understand? Then they would say, you know, banna ba ka se phuti basadi in order in South Africa, monna se chimusadi and all those. Okay, Gloria, kaya utlo bea batho ba online ne. And I couldn't do that because I couldn't be aggressive, and nobody understood. Auto training, why can't you be firm? And I couldn't do that. Then put the suspect abana, you understand, who have committed crime. Then I would go to my commander, but Colonel, don't you think we should find out their parents, why are they committing this crime? What is the root of this problem? Then you know what my colonel said? Gloria, already psychologist, yes. Crime. We don't care now why, but it is a crime. Crime ke crime. Camera. Because they are going to commit crime again.
Yes,
but if we try to help, when
you are in the wrong place, my darling.
hey, you are in the wrong place. Then it was only within a year that I long place to a place where was fitted for me. Domestic violence.